Alright, this video is going to be about the Nissan models that you shouldn't be buying, or you shouldn't buy. And if you already bought these Nissan models, then I'll give you a couple of tips on how to maintain the CVT transmission, which is the reason why you shouldn't buy these Nissan models. And they have a couple other problems, like the turbo that goes out, that goes bad and messes up the whole engine. But this is more specifically about the CVT transmission, which stands for continuously variable transmission. And this transmission is not like an automatic transmission, even though that it shifts like an automatic from the inside of the car. When you shift it, when you put it like in drive, in reverse, it's the same. It's not like a stick shift or a manual transmission. Feels like an automatic transmission, but it's not an automatic transmission. Now that's technical stuff that we're not going to be talking about here. We're going to be talking about which models have this CVT transmission, and if you already own one, I'll give you a couple of tips at the end of the video on how to maintain this transmission to prolong the life of the transmission. It's still going to go out, but there are a couple of things you can do in order to prolong the life of the transmission. So let's do it. Here's a list of Nissan models that have a CVT transmission in that. That includes the Versa, the sedan with the trim S Plus, SV, SV Special Edition, and SL. And also that includes the Versa Note, S Plus, SV, SR, SL, Sentra. The S sub-model or trim for the Nissan Sentra is optional, so that might have a automatic transmission or CVT transmission. And also for the Sentra, the SV, the SR, the SR Midnight Edition, the S Turbo, S Midnight Edition Turbo, SL, and the Nismo. Those have a CVT transmission in them. The list also includes the Altima Base, the Altima S, the Altima SR, the SR Midnight Edition, the SV, the SL, the Platinum. And the maximum model is the S, the SV, and the SL. Those have a CVT transmission in them. And the list also includes the Juke S, SV, SL, Nismo. The Nismo is optional, that might have a CVT or an automatic transmission. And the Nismo SR also is optional, that might have a automatic or a CVT. Alright, here comes the pitch for you to subscribe. So my English needs work, so okay, let's try this again. Subscribe to my channel, WrenchLink, and follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram, as WrenchLink. That's my business page. Also, like the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, like the I don't like it button. And comment on this video your questions and your thoughts about these cars, if you have one, if you don't have one, and any questions you want to ask me. And the Rogue Sport, the S and the SV and the SL, those have a CVT transmission in them. There's a Nissan Rogue Sport and a Nissan Rogue. And the Nissan Rogue SSV, the Midnight Edition, and the SL have a CVT transmission in them. And the Murano S, SV, SL, Platinum Midnight Edition, that one also has a CVT transmission in it. Now these CVT transmissions start going out at 40,000 miles to 140,000 miles. And so it's between that time frame. It might go earlier, it might go later, but it's within that time frame that these CVT transmissions go out. The most common issues with these transmission directly related to the transmission going out is like loss of power, transmission jerking, transmission slipping, coolant hose leak, and failures, and a CVT error message being displayed in the cluster or the navigation screen. Nissan extended the warranty on some of these vehicles from 5 years or 60,000 miles to 10 years or 120,000 miles. If you already own one of these Nissan models, what can you do in order for you to prolong the life of this transmission, this CVT transmission? And there are two things that you can do. The first thing is to change the CVT fluid every 25,000 miles. The second thing is don't step hard on the pedal, even if the car is a sports edition. And the reason is, in an automatic transmission, it shifts with fluid pressure or oil pressure. And the CVT, it doesn't shift, it just has a belt. And so when you step hard on the accelerator pedal, then this belt is going to slip, and it's going to, it's not going to last, because it's a belt that it spins and it's going to break eventually. And if you're hard on your car, then it's going to break even faster. Alright, those are the Nissan models that have a CVT problem, and that's it about in this video. I'll see you next week in the next video, and comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. One of my videos went viral on TikTok. Well, it's got 300,000 views. I don't know if that's viral or not, but there you can see it on TikTok at WrenchLink. And leave me a comment on this video. Any questions you have, ask me, and I'll try to answer to every question as soon as I can. Alright, see ya.